going to show you the shipment right now.
That's right. Lisa is busy at work putting these fish on the computer. Really exciting for me because that's something that I usually have to do. So we got a lot to talk about when it comes to this shipment. It's true, 3 weeks in a row we're bringing you shipment videos. You might be getting sick of these by now, but the main reason that I'm doing this is to show you one thing that we got in here that we're going to talk a lot about. So as we walk through and show you the fish, I'm not going to be able to talk about every single one because I'm going to be too busy talking to you about what we have going on. All right, so here's the deal. We have been ordering fish from Florida Exotic Fish Sales. You all are well aware of that. The manufacturers of extreme fish food. We believe in their product. We love their fish. That has not changed. We still order from them. We still believe in their product. They're great people down there, and they send us some amazing fish. But what we've decided that we needed to do that made good business sense for us to do is also order from another supplier, because things happen and they can't send fish. It happens to any supplier. I mean, you know, hey, we can't send fish this week because of this or because of that. So having all of our eggs in one basket is difficult, and sometimes we end up, you know, getting the short end of the stick, and it's nobody's fault, it just happens. So we decided to go ahead and bring in another supplier that we will also be ordering from 2 different places. And this new supplier, you've heard of them. If you watch the show Fish Tank Kings, you've seen them. It is Old World Exotic Fish, also down in Homestead, Florida. If you ever watched Fish Tank Kings, which I'm sure you have because you're a fish nerd just like me, there was an episode where the one guy, I don't remember his name, and the girl, they went down and toured the farm in Florida, and then they got in the ponds and had like a contest to see who could catch the most fish. Well, that was Old World. That was Leif, the owner. He gave the tour of the place, and that's who we ordered from this time. And let me tell you something, the fish that we got are ridiculous, and they definitely have a customer for life in us. And when you see the fish, you're totally going to understand why, because their fish are amazing. So we've actually, you know, we've got 2 suppliers now that we're able to get absolute top quality fish from that we can then send to you. So this is a really exciting deal for us. And what's even more exciting is that we are trying to get this camera focused. We're going to be able to offer something to you that we've never been able to do, or at least we've never tried. And we're going to try it now and see how things go. And that is assorted peacocks and haps. Now, don't be alarmed. Some of you are already thinking, how do you do assorted peacocks? How do you do assorted haps? How do you know between the males and the females? Well, these are guaranteed assorted male peacocks and haps, and they're huge. So this is going to work out really well, and that's the main thing that I want to talk about in this video is the assorted fish. Now, we're going to offer the assorted peacocks and haps in just one single. You can order one fish, or you can order them in packs for a discounted price. The really cool thing about it is that these fish are already considerably less money than what we typically charge for the big males. Reason? Well, they sell them to us cheaper. So when the supplier sells them to us cheaper, it doesn't matter which supplier it is, we pass that on to you. It doesn't have anything to do with what the value of the fish is. It has to do with an equation that we use to come up with the amount that we're going to charge for those fish. So when they give them to us cheaper, we give them to you cheaper. Now, are you ready to see the haps? Good Lord Almighty. Now, every single person watching this video right now is looking at this and saying, that's what I want my tank to look like. I believe it. I want my tank to look like this. In fact, when we put in another order with Old World, we are going to order a pack like this and dump it right in the 240. I'm really excited about that because these fish are all huge. They are beautifully colored. They're all males, and they're just absolutely fantastic. Everything in here, we've got Tangerine Tigers, we've got Fusco's, Borlei, Livingstone. There's a Compressicep in here. We've got just about everything that you could want in haps. We've got them in here. They're males. They're absolutely gorgeous. You all by now, you know what our prices for big males are. And you know that they're not that. You know that this is $20 cheaper than what we usually sell males for. Again, it's because of how much we pay for them. We get these at a discounted price. We're going to sell them to you at a discounted price. So I'm really happy to be able to do that, to be able to offer you all a deal on these fish. I could mark them up. I could individualize them. I could make these. I could make a Borlei tank and a Red Empress tank and sell them all individual and probably make a lot more money doing it that way. But I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm going to pass. We are going to pass the savings on to you because you deserve it, and we want to get more customers. Where are you going to find a Fusco like that? About 4 inches? Huh? Come on now. This is insane what they sent us yesterday. Tangerine Tigers, it's ridiculous. Now the Lanai, that's the one that's been in here all along, so that's not part of the deal here. Well, it's for sale for the same amount, but it's not part of the assorted pack that we got yesterday from Old World. So here's how we're going to do this. Again, I'm gonna go through and show you more fish and talk about how the whole system is going to work, and eventually we'll get to the peacocks. I'll show you those too, because we got assorted peacocks as well. Now, this is not going to work like you order an assorted and say, I want a Borlei. You know, just like the Mbunas we talked about last week, we're not going to be able to do that. And the bottom line is, we don't know what's going to be in there. And we don't know what we've sold already. And if you email me and say, John, I want that Fusco that I saw in the video, well, that fish might already be gone by now. Because what we're going to do is when a fish gets ordered off the website, when somebody orders an assorted hap or an assorted peacock, we're going to go to the tank and we're going to take out the best looking fish that's in that tank at the moment. That fish is then going to be reserved for that online customer. We're not going to just write it on the tank like we do here, one sold. We're not going to do that. We're going to pick out the best one and we're going to put him in a tank, secluded, not for sale in the store, not for sale to anyone else. So that's how we're going to be able to do this. And if the Fusco is the one that's the best one in the batch, and you email me and say that's the one I want, well, he might already be gone by now. So you can't order assorted and say I want a Borlei, a Venustus, and a Tangerine Tiger. It's not going to work that way. If you have specific fish that you want, then if we have them in stock, you can go ahead and order those direct from the website like that, and we'll send them out to you. But with the assorted, like I said, it's going to be the best looking fish in the tank. That's the one that you're going to get. Look at the wild-caught flavescence. Hello? You see that? Wild-caught flavescence. Hello? All right. So, what you can do when it comes to these assorted packs is you can say, in the comment section at checkout, you can say, I ordered 3 assorted peacocks. I would rather not have this, and this. I already have a German red. Please don't send a German red. I already have a Eureka red. Please don't send one of those. That you can do. But to email or to comment at checkout and say, I want this, and this, that's not going to work because we don't know what's in there at any given time. You want to breed German reds? There's your pack right there. There's your breeding colony. Okay, so real quick update here because you all are wondering how he's doing. He's still in the tank. He hasn't jumped out again. We're going to probably have to name him Evil Knievel or something. That's the kamikaze from the last shipment video. He is perfectly fine. No ill effects whatsoever. Now let's move into the assorted peacock tank. These are a little bit more expensive because they're gigantic. They're almost full grown. We've got blue orchids, Eureka reds, sunshines, Angaras, regal blues. We've got all different kinds of male peacocks in here, and these are adult fish. They're a little bit more expensive than the haps because they're a little bit older, but they're still discounted from what we usually sell male peacocks for. So if you want that instant color, you want a really good assortment of colors, you want all males, you're setting up an all male tank, order these assorted male peacocks and haps, and you will absolutely not be disappointed. Like I said, it is our policy. Wait a second. I wanted to show the price on the Tangerine Tigers. It is our policy when somebody orders a fish, it doesn't matter if it's a specific fish, it's our policy we're going to pick the best one. So let's use fluorescence as an example. Somebody orders one of these wild-caught male fluorescents. That guy right there is going to be the one that's going to go to our online customer. He's going to get reserved for that customer. That's how we do it. We don't just say, okay, one of those is for our online customer. We pick the best one. That's how we do it. That's why we have the reputation online that we do, and that's how we're going to continue to do it. The assorted peacocks and haps are no different. You order 3 of them, we're going to take the 3 best ones, remove them from this tank, and put them in their own tank that will have, I don't know, we might put your name on it or reserved. I don't know what we're going to put on it, but that's how it's going to work. For our online assorted customers, and I'll show you real quick something haven't shown you yet. Those are the tanks that they're going to go in. So they're going to be waiting for you. They're going to be ready, and I think that this is something that's going to do really, really well. But again, don't order 4 assorted and then say I want this, 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 and this, because I'm probably not going to be able to do that for you. But what I can do for you is send you 4 absolutely amazing male peacocks or haps. So this is an exciting thing for us because we haven't had this opportunity to do this yet, and I think it's going to work really well. If it doesn't, if the system of doing it this way doesn't work, then we might change things up and do it differently. But for now, I think it's going to work out well. I don't want to take all of these fish and individualize them and sell them as this strain specific. I could probably make more money that way, but the problem is if I send you what you order, you order a Red Empress, and I accidentally send you what I believe is a Red Empress, but it's actually an Indiwe, then all of a sudden that good reputation that I have starts to go down the toilet. I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. So let's just keep it as assorted, save you some money, but get you some absolutely incredible fish. Now, are you wondering where you can order these from? www.KGTropicals.com. Go on there, order them. We will send them right out to you, and we are offering 20, did you hear what I said? 20% off everything except for shipping. But all of the fish are 20% off. So you can get these males at that price minus 20%. You got to be kidding me. There's going to be more to come, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier because I've tried to record this video 3 or 4 times, but when we order from Old World next week, we're ordering a whole bunch more of these for the store, but we're also going to order probably about 20 of them for the 240. So I'm excited about that. Dump them right in there. I can't stand it. I'm so excited. I hope you are too, and I hope you go on the website and order these up. We will send them out to you. First day available is Monday, this coming Monday, the day after Easter. We'll send them to you. You'll have them on Tuesday. How about that? Get on that website and do it. What you waiting for?